All right. Here it is again. All right, this is Fazgaz again. Hey, I'm gonna do a 23 DOS. I'm gonna do my commentary on it now. Again, I haven't reviewed this key since I did it, and that was probably 5 days ago. So I'm gonna try to guess what's going on in my head as I'm doing things. I'm probably gonna guess correctly because I know myself pretty well. Again, I'll try to help out any healer and DPS as well, what they can do better on certain pulls. I'll try my best. Again, if you guys want to support me, just hit like and subscribe. Maybe follow me on Twitch. The links in the description. I do appreciate any support you guys give me. I'm going to try to do these commentaries for multiple classes on tank. I have a Demon Hunter ready to go. I have a Paladin ready to go. I'm working on a Monk. I'm going to try my best to do these high 20s, maybe up 24, 25 on all different characters. Again, thank you guys for the support. Again, I love sausage. Don't worry about it. If you want to talk about sausage, come and chat. Come in my Discord, talk about sausage with me. We can talk about it all day. We can end up in the bed together, maybe in the shower. I don't know. Anyways, I know I'm rambling. Let's get started here. All right, so anyways, you always want to pre-incarn as a bear. Here, I should be doing it. Here we go. Let's see if I do it like a smart guy. Oh, I did it. Oh, fuck yeah. Just start thrashing away. Get that rage up there. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh, yeah. We got Hellstones down there. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, sorry for my cluttered interface. I'm working on getting it decluttered. I don't know. I like the way it is for me. There we go. Get ahead. There we go. Roar. Yeah, let's get in there. Now, I'm just not going to use I'm not going to pop my other incarn here. In fact, I don't know when I pop it, because I know they're going to get woe here. I'm pretty sure we woe skip to the boss, because you want to get that lust on cooldown, right? So yeah, they got woe, so we're going to be woe skipping. So now if you look, my incarn's about to run out, so I pop my trinket, my blood shard or whatever. God, I can't remember the name of it. I pop my blood splattered fucking trinket. He gives me wings here. That's cool, I guess. Realistically, I'm just going through cooldowns right now. I used SI. I'm just trying to get through this pull with little cooldowns as possible, because I want to save this incarn for something else. So I'll probably, frenzied regen here. And now that I got woe, I'll probably hard kite. Trying to hold him as still as I can, because this is a fire mage, so I'm trying to keep him in that flame patch. You see that? I can see it on the ground, so I try my best to keep him in there. Again, see, I'm going to bring him back through the flame patch. Try my best, man. You always want to try to do that if you're the tank. It'll actually make your life a lot easier when things die faster. Always try to keep him in the AoE. I know DPS is probably praising me for saying that, but trust me, it's going to make the key smoother and faster, and ultimately you have to do it if you want to time the higher keys. So yes, we're going to go ahead and move through this. Right on. Yeah, so I think we're going all the way to the end. Now, if you do this skip, you have to kill the pack at the end of this hall to get into Hakar. You don't have a choice. You have to kill it to get into a car. I don't even know if I'm going to blow Incarn for this pull, to be honest with you, since it's Tyrannical. I don't know. We'll find out. I don't think I do, actually. I think I still save it because I'm a fucking wild man. I don't know why. I probably think... Here's my thought process here. I bet you this is my thought process, and I'm almost 100% positive it is. So if I can save Incarn for Hakar, I can get 2 Incarns, because it's a long Tyrannical fight, right? And my thought process is we drop the cooldown by like 30 seconds. I probably get 2 Incarns. 2.5 minutes? Yeah, a Tyrannical fight on 23 is going to be longer than 2.5 minutes, so I get 2 Incarns. That's probably my thought process, and that's why I didn't use it. I mean, it sucks. I probably could have used it on the first pull and maybe had it up, but I didn't want to risk that. I really want 2 Incarns for this boss. It's something I would definitely test out in the future if I ever did this key again. I would probably pop my reincarn on the first pull and see if I could have it up by the boss. It'd be close. Sorry, I used the Hellstone there. I'm just trying to use everything I can. I see I have Barkskin back up. I'll probably use it here in a sec. Trying to get by without it probably just for a sec, and then I know I'm going to need to use it. I see I have a Trinket and Barkskin there. I go with the Barkskin. I was probably waiting until those kited mobs got back to me. Like a genius. Now I'm trying to kite him away again, bring him to that Ring of Frost, even though I failed there. Gosh, damn, I'm so bad. And cap that. No, everyone used everything to stop that spin. Good job. We got the Dragon's Breath from the Fire Mage. Excellent skill. God damn it. If you play Fire Mage, you better use that a lot. That is an excellent skill. It stops so many things. It interrupts. It stops all those things that require a hard interrupt to stop, like those blade spins. Very nice ability you should use, and it's a really low cooldown. Alright, so here we are. Here's the boss everyone fucking hates. God, I can't believe this fight used to be even harder than it is. Alright, so here's where you just blow everything and hope for the best. Now a 23, look at this, 6 million health. Oh my god, can you believe this shit? I couldn't even believe it looking at this guy myself. There, see, I popped Incarn. I'm just gonna fucking go to town. I'm gonna full send this. Now notice they're not lusting. Now if you do Hakar on a high key, you want to do this. Save your lust for about 50%. I think you can use some 2-minute cooldowns on pull, and with
defensive.
You'll get them back with lust, I believe. Yeah, I believe that's how it would work. Because this is a long fight on Tyrannical. It's no joke. Like, you see it dying pretty fast here. Well, that's because some cooldowns are being used, alright? Ultimately, this is a long fight. I'm probably going to get a second Incarn on this fight. That's how long it's going to be. And it's going to be utilized. You have to utilize your cooldowns very sparingly.
Defensive.
So Ur's dead, so I'm not going to use anything. I'm going to let Ur get... I probably might use Bark Skin because the cooldowns resets really fast, but I might not because I might need to use it in a certain situation. Because you want to have something up for every time he uses... what's that ability called? The Tank Buster ability. When we see it again, we'll show you.
Run.
I just know what's coming. I just don't look at the name all the time. But fuck, I'm piercing barbs. Yeah, it's a piercing barb. That's what it is. The Tank Buster. You want to make sure you have a cooldown for that. Whether it's a trinket, a frenzied regen, an SI. I don't know. It doesn't matter. You usually want to have something for it, or else it's gonna fucking hurt. So if you notice, what I did for that piercing barb, I cast frenzied regen right when it hit. Like right when it hit, I was frenzied regen. So even though it did probably 50% of my health, I was healing it back up. Now look at that one. I didn't use anything. You see that? I had to reach down and pop my health stone. Did you see that? That's what happens when you don't use a cooldown for a piercing barb. You fucking take a fucking truck of damage. I fucking went down to what, 20% health? Something ridiculous? Here comes another one. So I popped Bark Skin right there. And there goes the lust at 38%. That's kind of when you want to use it. Yeah. This fight might look a little easy, but you got to remember, I'm stressing out right here. I'm watching my cooldowns. I'm saving these SIs for the last two piercing barbs when we're low. Maybe even the last barriers, because I know the barriers. See, I used it there, and because I know a barrier's coming. That was smart. I used SI there for that piercing barb, and then it overlapped to the barrier. Now, in my head, I knew that's what I was saving that for. So, yeah, I just knew that. I was watching the timers on the side. You can see on the right-hand side, right below the map, I see the blood barrier timer. I watched that, and then I watched the piercing barb timer, and I try to line my SIs up there at the end, especially at the end, for a piercing barb followed up by a blood barrier. Excellent, excellent use of your cooldowns there. And but that takes a long time to learn how to do that shit, you know, realistically. Now, you see my Incarn's about to come back up. I'm sitting there hoping and praying. I'm like, come on, Incarn, get your ass back up! In my head, I know I'm doing that. As far as these ads, you guys definitely want to cleave ads. As far as DPS goes on here, you definitely want to throw some cleave on ads. You want to CC them a little bit if you can, because they do hurt and they do factor into these blood barriers. These blood barriers, basically, when he casts it, any damage dealt, it comes back as a barrier, and that includes doing damage to his own ads, right? So you want to cleave him because that blood barrier, when it's up, it does a lot of pulsing damage to the group. And that's why you want to kill the ads. Not only do they hurt you, but they make you hurt even more if they don't die, right? So, because that blood barrier stays up longer. It's a vicious little boss there, and you have to get those mechanics right. Now, we ended up killing it. Good job. Look at the DPS. I mean, I did 10k overall on that fight. Like, I don't know if that's... I guess... No, that's my overall damage so far, I think. So on this pull, I have Incap. Now, I think I do something ill-advised coming up. I think I pull a lot with very little cooldowns here coming up. Because I underestimate. Sorry about the Discord chat. I think you're going to hear a little bit of Discord chat, but there shouldn't be much this keep. Alright, so anyways, on those pulls, you can, as a bear, you can Incap and you can Typhoon. So you have 2 interrupts for those, by the way. So you can pretty much handle them all on your own, which is very nice, considering I play a Demon Hunter as well, and you only have 1, and it's Sigil of Misery, and it's on a shit-long cooldown. Like, it's terrible.
Interrupt.
Yeah, and I announced that I will get Circle's healing so they can interrupt everything else. See, now I hope that gets interrupted. See, Dandel got it. Now I think I can pull these in, but this probably wasn't a smart idea. I noticed my health got low right when I pulled them in. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, my health's sitting fine, and all of a sudden, like, decide to stop dodging things. Like, it happens as a tank. It just happens. I also knew we had the urn here, so I, you know, thought it'd be smart to get the urn, whatever. Now, me personally, I love running with fire mages, so I'm really glad we have one. You know, the benefit of a fire mage, I don't think people really realize, is they can burst things down, and that's huge in these high keys, in my opinion. The ability to burst something down is huge. On-demand DPS, you got it with a fire mage. Frost mages are cool, they let you kite, they do good overall, but man, they don't do on-demand damage like you want. If you want on-demand damage, it's not there from them. Anyways, that's just my opinion. I like running. Okay, now the rest of this room, you know, it's a little stale. I'll go ahead and try to skip ahead here for you guys. Let's give a little skip. Let's give a little 30-second skip. All right, so this next pull, I mean, same idea. You can you can Incap and then Typhoon if you need to, but you know, usually people are pretty good about making sure they say I Typhoon them too. There we go. Here I'm letting Ur go to town on that. Look at I let him give him. I don't even have aggro on this guy either. Oh boy, man, you know when you're bad, right? All right, anyways, it happens. I let Ur go and give that guy a little love tap. All right, so I have Incarn here. We're gonna watch my Incarn pull coming up. I'm really sorry I have it on overall damage. I probably eventually fix it, but you know, current damage usually isn't my concern. I'll make sure it's on current damage next commentary I do. Which will probably be on a different character. I think it's time for me to do a commentary on a different character. And if you guys ever want me to do a commentary on any class, let me know. I'll play DPS too, but I gotta get it geared. I have a priest that's kind of geared. You know, I heal on him, but I'm just your average player, man. I think I do pretty good though. I think the fact, I can do 20s, 23s, 24s. I've done all the way up to 25. So, if you ever want to see a class, that you want a commentary on, I'll do my best, man. I try my best, Fucking, I want to see the boys succeed. Alright, so we're incarning here. We're going to do some big fucking damage. Now, I got to stress to you guys, the biggest thing that needs to be interrupted in these pulls is the Shadow Core Bolt off the big guy there. If you see that, it's very important, especially on a high key, on like a fortified. I don't think you underestimate the damage that Shadow Core Bolt will do. It'll do 50k on a high key fortified. Easy. And he just fucking almost spams it. So, it could just one-shot your tank almost. He's sitting at, 3/4 health. Boop, there it comes. Dead. Always be aware of that. Bursting sucks, but it happens. So I'm going to go ahead and jump down here. I'm still going to pull this ad probably, because I think I can, pull him in time. Yeah, there we go. I just wanted to start from the other way, so I had the full pull on him there. And it's not fortified, so I wasn't super concerned. He's going to hurt. Don't get me wrong, but a fortified, this is a no-joke thing on fortified, but... Good activation on the urn. One cast of rage. That guy knew what he was doing. That's my fire mage. That's Tweak over there. I actually don't know who he is. He was a pug, but he played really well. So, got to shout out to him if he ever watches this video. Good job, my friend. Again, if you ever want to get rid of these masks as a bear, there you go. I incarned. I got rid of them. So you can pop a stun on these masks. Like if you have an AOE stun, like in this group, what AOE stuns do we have? Let me look around. So I'll tell you what can get rid of those masks real quick. We got, the priest can get rid of them with the fear or sensor, I think it's called. That's only one, but you can get rid of multiple with your AoE fear, your psychic scream. The warlock can get rid of multiple with his, God, what's the AoE stun? The purple AoE stun from the warlock. The mage can use fire breath or, God, dragon breath? Gosh, can't remember all the names of these, but I'm getting old, god damn it. I can't remember all the names of these builds. I just know they have them. That's pretty much it for this group. And then my incap, Typhoon does not work on them, so... It's pretty much just your incap, but your incap's on like 30-second cooldown, so it's really good. I SI here after my bark skin was over because this pull fucking slaps. I probably shouldn't have pulled all this together, looking at my cooldowns, but I sent it because I looked at the cooldowns. I saw Tyrant up, I saw Combustion up. I figured it's gonna die, and for the most part, it did. But still, I still took a lot of damage there. So was it ideal? Probably not, but I wanted the boys to do some damage. If it was fortified, I wouldn't have done that pull, just so you know. But anyways, yeah, we ended up killing it all. It wasn't too big a deal. I did have to use some cooldowns there, but, that's what they're for, right? You gotta use them. And I send Barkskin again to do more damage, make myself tanky. Don't stress out the healer. There you go. Full send, full send. Alright, so for this next room, I'm pretty sure Alright, so we all know what's gonna happen here. We're gonna kill this, and then we're gonna kill the, we're going to go up the stairs. We're going to lose the priest. Let's go back and see what happened to that guy. Alright, so we pulled this around the corner. Okay. Now the priest decided to pop out early. That's what happened. Okay, excellent work, priest. Alright, so we all know that you kill this. Now we're going to do the woe skip here. I think I pulled, since I have Incarn up, so we can get some extra percent, I think I pulled the whole group. You can actually not pull the whole group. I'm going to show you I'm going to show you when we get up there what you can do. I'll pause the video and we can go over it together. Yeah, dental drill. Come on, just die. So I figure you guys are going to commit. If we don't kill this, then we're not meant to do this key. All right, so here's what I do. I start pulling. All right, so here's what I do. So if you want to just pull the dog and the fuck, I don't know, the woe, the circles, whatever you want to call these, the enlightened group over there. All you do is, or encrypted group, all you do is hit them with something or taunt them, and they won't pull the little guys in the cave. You'll just get the dog and the enlightened people or whatever. The guy. I don't know what to call them. Anyways, you'll get just them. Now, I always pull the little guy over there too, because when you kill the boss and you come out, you got to kill him anyway or sneak by him. Might as well just fucking kill him, right? So, I'm going to unpause here. We ended up doing the whole group, though. I pull it all in because I got Incarn, so I figured we'll get this extra percent with my Incarn. Easy money. Okay, let's go. So yeah, I make sure it's all getting pulled. See how those didn't pull? I had to walk up and pull them manually. See that? That's how that works. You can actually not pull these headless clients in with this group if you don't want them. And they know they're getting woe there. So I got Incarn rolling, so I'm not going to take any damage. I'm going to dish out a lot of damage. So this is how we want it. This is how bears want it. We want Incarn all the time. That's why most of the time you want for your bear. You'll get bigger pulls. The key will go smoother. He'll have more Incarn time. Yeah, that's what you want. But for this time, and if you look down, I actually unmacroed my my Ravenous Frenzy with my Incarn.
Okay, everybody.
I fucked that up completely. There we go. I realized that Ravenous wasn't on, but I fixed that macro. I thought for some reason it wasn't doing as much damage. I was trying to do the math on it, but then I realized it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Anyways, I mismathed myself into thinking it shouldn't be on the same same macro, but I fixed that later.
Yes.
Again, sorry about Discord. I was chatting with someone very infrequently on Discord while I was doing the ski.
I'm
But
over here giving,
in any event, we
life
end up
lessons.
killing this, and I think we have enough time. Yeah, we got 44 seconds. So I wait for
peacefully
bursting
eating dinner,
because
just
I don't, there we go.
peacefully
I
existing. I
wait,
walked up
I
back
make sure I
of
get it, and now I go. Now we have an
Really
engineer.
hard
You
enough
can
to
hit
listen up,
this
give him
while
attention,
stealth,
to
and
get
it
his
won't.
attention.
Yeah, see, they start hitting it. You can hit it while stealth, and it won't bring you out of stealth.
Yeah,
So
what was
just a
that
little
for?
tidbit for the
I said,
future.
"That's life,
And that goes.
just happens."
That's funny, but
All right, so notice you can die here and get rezzed with the woe buff. Here, look at this. Take note. This
Then he started
is a
crying
thing. I'm gonna
because,
res him. He's gonna pop
Mufasa
up with the
threw
woe buff. There.
Simba's
See
dad
that?
off the
And
cliff.
he's still good. He's still invisible. See?
then
Just
you
remember
did
that for the
repeat what
future.
you
If
said.
someone dies
That's
something
life.
stupid with
It
the woe
happens.
buff, you can
Basically.
res him and it'll be okay. There you go. Little
Before you
learning
had
lesson
a
there.
full-time
Okay.
job, just
Now this boss on Tyrannical. Oh my God, this boss can hurt a lot. Now my other tanks, like my Demon Hunter, gets slapped around by this boss because of the bleed basically on when the lady lands. She hurts, dude. She's no joke, man. So they put a little early. I asked for Hellstones, but I don't think I got them. Maybe I got them. I don't know. But you want to, especially on Tyrannical, you want to interrupt that Frostbolt. You should have a rotation to interrupt it because it hurts. It hits. I think it will hit me for about 30k when it hits me. And that's a lot, and that's preventable, with a non-GCD. Very preventable damage. And you want to prevent as much as you can. Now, I'm standing in this, and I can't necessarily get out of it. God damn, I got hit by the stun on Ur. You see that? Sometimes Ur just creates so many problems when you're trying to stand still in these things. But I have 17 stacks. I shouldn't even be standing in this. I realized that a little too late and have to pop my trinket. I'm not happy about that because I wanted that trinket for the next boss. And there we go, getting stunned again. I probably am thinking in my head, I just want Ur to die here so we can get that healing going on, and so he can stop hitting me and making me take 25% more damage, please. That's probably my thought process.
How did I get myself into?
Now, I'm probably gonna incarn this.
up to par.
There's, I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, this other
Let me pause it here. If you're a tank or melee, you can spam right click at the feet and try to hit those things before they even leave melee, especially if you have haste, because it'll increase the rate at which you right click them. The little cast bar. Now we'll see if I'm pretty sure I will try to get a few of them here. Maybe not that very first one, but I'm gonna try here. But let's continue. Just something I wanted to note there. Wanted to make it smoother for everybody.
Just got 4-piece on it and a fucking dead.
There we go. See, I got it. Did you see that? I right-clicked it and I got it before it even left melee. Help that healer out. Help everyone out. Now I'm not incarning here, and I think I know why. I think because we have lust, I think I'll be able to. The healer can just spam me, right? Yeah, she's just basically spamming me. I know it's not ideal, but with lust, it's easier for her to do. And there, I got that. And then I can get these easier. And then with the next phase, when we have to fight her again, I can incarn that. So she, so it's easier for her. That's my thought process there. Because I'm only getting one incarn this fight. Because I have to use it wisely here. So I saved it. Now I will use that incarn for the next girl phase, alright? Now that's something that you should always be thinking about, those cooldowns like that. I know it's tempting to pop it there with lust, but with lust, the healer can heal you easier too. Remember that. So and you gotta, it's hard because you just have to do a lot of keys to understand you can only use lust in this fight once. And you're gonna need it defensively as well as offensively in this fight. More defensively than anything, because that lady hurts you. She will tear you up. And don't get me wrong, if this is a 15, I would have just popped that crap. But when you're doing these higher keys, you really gotta plan these cooldowns really well, or you could end up just fucking the group. Especially as the tank. But it all comes in time. It really does. You can fuck it as anyone, really, but all this just comes in time, learning when to use the cooldowns appropriately. Now I saw that. I was trying to stand in there. See, we let those go off. Now I'm going to incarn this. Yeah, there you go. I'm incarning this, so I just help the healer out here. I'm still probably going to take damage here. I don't actually know, but I am popping incarn here, and it should be good. See, I right-click that even with my incarn on. Look at the damage I'm still taking with incarn. See, this shit ain't no joke. That's why I did use some small cooldowns last time, and there I got that one again.
Or not spec.
You can right-click it in melee. See how I'm just putting my mouse right over her feet, basically, when it spawns?
Majority of them.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get those every time.
Venters? Okay.
Trying to help that healer out. Right click, right click, right click. Got that. 1, 2. See? See? That's what you should do as a tank and melee. You want to try to get that. Now, some people have said there's weak auras for that, whatever. I didn't. That's whatever. I didn't use any. By the way, this priest, I got to shout out this priest too in this group. From Unlasting from Ragnaros, if you ever watched this video too, you did amazing, man. You really did. Healing was on point. Can't ask for any more. Look at that. So see how frostbolt I took? Now look at, if you can rewind for a few seconds, go back and look at that one frostbolt I got off, how much damage it did. There goes another one. Look at that. Look at that. That's why you interrupt those frostbolts. I tell you what. We're getting lazy with these frostbolt interrupts. So I'm fucking taking some fucking damage here. I wanted someone to get in this, but no one got in it. So what are you gonna do? This shit starts doing a lot of damage, these stupid beams. Sorry. Excellent work. Excellent work.
Concentrate a little bit. I'm doing a 20.
Alright, so I'll skip ahead. Now, when you leave this place...
Car is probably the hardest. And then
I was talking... Yeah, that was me talking Discord, talking about my key, how I think a car is hard and this next boss is hard. So anyways, we skipped ahead here. I'm probably going to pull this down to the flat. Now, I previously would do this on the stairs sometimes, and I got yelled at a couple times. So I do always pull this to the flats now. I don't make that mistake anymore. So if you guys are out there tanking and stuff, please try to pull it to the flats, help people out, help the healer out so nothing goes out of line of sight, the DPS so nothing goes out of line of sight. Just makes it really smooth. Also, so when you guys also do this, boss, I would highly suggest when you do this trash to get close. All healers basically like you closer, okay? Don't be the guy standing out in Timbuktu, all right? See, everyone here is within probably 5-6 yards of each other. This is how you want to be, because a lot of the heals that the healers do close proximity healing. You know, like holy word, what is it? Sanctity? The AOE from the priest. Like, you want everyone close, all right? This is a little tip for the future. Don't be that guy standing out in the middle of nowhere and then wonder why you didn't get fucking heals. Alright? Especially paladins need the same thing. So, I'm probably going to pop Incarn here. I let that heal go off, or that Shadow Core. That's why I took so much damage there. I'm actually hoping that he pops the urn so I don't have to Incarn, but... I don't know. I probably don't want to Incarn this, but I probably should. Yeah, I send it. I realize I'll just send it. But I send it after the urn's done, so that I could get fucking full use out of it. There we go. Shadow Core got... Well, we both interrupted it, so the only interrupt we have left for the next one would be the Frost Mage. But that's okay if he doesn't get it, because I have Incarn running. But ideally, you always want to get it.
Good luck. Don't suck.
Again, sorry about Discord. I had a little bit of chat in Discord while I was doing this, but what are you going to do? I'll try to limit that next time I do a key.
Yeah, it's probably
You got to remember, I do a lot of keys, and I don't know if they're going to succeed or not. I just record them, and I also have a lot of conversations with people, so it happens. Anyways, that was a pretty smooth pull. Whenever you use Incarn, it goes pretty damn smooth, all right? Now, when you're getting by this, you kind of want to... I think I stick around. I want to give people the... yeah, see, I stick around, wait for them, because you want to give them your roar. You want to give them the movement speed, help them not die. Like, don't be the guy who just takes off. I mean, he can take off because he can't offer anything, but I can roar these guys and make them go faster. See that? And then I use... there we go. And I use my Venthyr ability because I'm a boss, I guess. That's probably one of the few times I ever use that ability is in there. So I sneak ahead. Look at this. As a bear, you can sneak ahead to do these nice pulls. You can get them all together without fucking worrying about it. I just sneak ahead. Sneak through and then pull them right here. Look at that. Excellent. Now they're all together. Did the bark skin to get all that threat. Problem is we're going to run into bursting. Now, I don't really have a whole lot of coins, but these don't hurt me too much. You get so many here. Even your thrash every 5 seconds is enough to like almost keep you up. Very nice. That's why I love Ardenweald. It's just so smooth for a bear. It's probably smooth for a lot of tanks, but especially smooth for a bear. I fucking love it. But the now again, look at me. I'm standing still. See how fast they die when you stand still? You keep them in the AoE from the Fire Mage. You're keeping them steady so they can know where they're gonna fucking AoE. Good mass dispel there. Excellent work. Now we still need cooldowns here because we're gonna get up to 5 stacks. I mean, not for me. As a tank, you could probably frenzy regen through it, but everyone else might need to use something. Ooh, they rolled that. All right, so let's see what we do. Nice, 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 nice. I don't know if what we used there. It didn't look like they used any defensives. He might have used something, the Warlock, but he survived nonetheless. So now that my Incarn's about up, I tell them I want to do an urn pull. I don't know if I said it, but it's pretty much assumed it's an urn pull next. Now, this isn't quite a huge urn pull. The only reason I didn't want to do huge only was because of bursting. If it wasn't bursting, I would do a bigger urn pull than this. To do this pull, if you saw, I used my trinket and my bark skin. The trinket gave me, you know, a shield for like 60k, so that really helped me pull it all together. I am going to incarn this. There's no way I don't incarn this. There we go. Now we can just kind of dance around the silence pools and keep them still. See if there goes the flame strikes. Hold them still as much as you can. Keep them in that flame patch for the fire mage, and the shit will die so much faster. Again, that goes for everybody. If you see wild spirits on the ground, you see blizzards on the ground, please hold them still. All right, do your best. Now we probably lose some people here, but the broke has cheat that. There we go. There's master spell, but we still have about 5 or 6 that are gonna die altogether here, unless they stagger them. See, I stopped attacking, it looked like. Trying to stagger him a little bit here. Don't kill that. Oh, good job. They didn't roll it. See, I think a lot of people stopped attacking there, and they didn't roll it, so we didn't die. Not every group does that, though. Some groups are just like, I got to press the button. I got to do damage. So now that we skip that trash, you have to pull some extra stuff here. I'll give you a percentage breakdown. Right here, to start going down the slide, as I call it, the ramp to the next boss, the percent you want to look at on the side there is you want to be at around 91. That'll get you to the boss, all right? 91, without pulling Big Mama, all right? So you don't want any Big Mamas in here if you can help it. They can't be CC'd and they hit pretty hard. You don't want Big Mamas. They're kind of annoying. I think you guys probably know who I'm talking about when I say Big Mama. The matriarchs, the ones that sit in the side in the cave. See the matriarch, the white bird over there? You don't want any mamas. So then you have to pull all this. So after you pull all this, then you go around the dragon. Don't pull the dragon. He's annoying to kill. So he can give good percentage. If you skip all of Arden, if you skip all of Mechagon, you end up having to pull the dragon anyway. But we didn't do that. We didn't skip all of it, so we only skipped a healthy portion of it. Alright, so now this... sorry, this pull's taking a little too long. We'll just go ahead and skip ahead. So now the next pull, here we go. You want to go around the dragon. Get everything around the dragon. There's going to be 3 packs here of 3. So you're going to look at a total of 9 mobs here. And I pulled the last blade beacon with it. So I have Incarn here, and I don't want to use Incarn for this little guy pull. I want it for the next pull with everything to the... Not on the boss, but everything down the slide to the next boss. This pack doesn't hurt really bad anyway. These little guys don't do much. Look at me, I'm not really running any cooldowns. Just my Thrash is basically keeping up. My Thrash and a Frenzied Regen here and there is keeping me up. Which is pretty much all you need for these little guys. I push them away anyway because fuck it. I don't want to run anything. Healer's got to focus on getting bursting off. There we go. Good, good. That massive spell going out. This healer's on point, man. I told you, man. I got a shout out again to Ragnaros Priest here. He was on point with almost everything. The whole group actually did really well. So I pulled these. I won't pull this hatchling. I just assume they'll get the hatchling because we're in a high key group. They know that we don't want Big Mama. And when stun goes out, I incap it. I should see another stun on it. There you go. See, I pause it. I'm going to pause it here so I can show you what I'm talking about. Let me look at my mouse. My mouse will show. Look at, see, that stun from the rogue on there? You also saw a DB from the mage on that ad. We don't want that cast to go off because we don't want Mama over here. See, Mama? We don't want Mama to come in. So we want to make sure that it stays interrupted. I interrupted the first one with Incarn, or Incap Roar. But they also were ahead. This is also for you DPS. Very important to interrupt that. Very important. Okay, let's resume here. Now that we're not going to get Mama, I can start planning out what's going to happen now. I get I have Incarn, so I'm thinking I'm going to pull the rest. So look at me. I'm already over here like, when that Blade Beak's away from Mama. Because if you pull it too close to Mama, Mama will still pull. There we go. She's in a good spot. I pull it. Now I'm going to just probably run down the ramp here. Run down the slide. After I get a little bit of threat. Yeah, I'm in the mood to run. There we go. I'm taking off down the slide. We're going down to the bottom. Look at the percent on the side, too. 91 there. That's kind of where you want it right here. You're going to finish off with everything on the slide. I'm going to bring it all back up, and this is going to be an Incarn. We're going to plant and let him go to town. Plant and let that Fire Mage do his work. There we go. Now I'm planted. Here comes the Fire Mage. There comes the Flame Strikes. There we go. See the Flame Strikes coming in? Flame Patch, Flame Patch. That's all I think. I see damage. You want to keep them in the Flame Patch as best you can. There we go. Now these all should start dying. Yeah, they're going down. Look at that damage from it. Look at my overall for this place. Like 11k. It's not bad for a bear, I feel. I could have done better if it wasn't bursting. I would have pulled a lot bigger. If it wasn't bursting, oh. Ooh, boy, howdy, everything. It would have been some big pulls in here. All right, I do have to throttle myself when it comes to bursting, so kind of sucks, but that's what the affix is meant to do. I have to throttle a little bit. If I pull way too much, yeah. Anyways, forces are good. We're at 13 minutes for 2 bosses. That's where you want to be, which means we'll have this boss done in about 4 minutes, which means we'll probably have 9. Yeah, I asked for lock rocks. I really need them. Like, you know, when it says 1 down there, you know, I always want to make sure I have them. Again, this boss sucks ass. I hate this boss. Yeah, they lust for it. That's what I like. I'll have 1 incarn for this boss, so it should help out a lot. Now, when I do this boss, I like to focus on where that thing's going. I see it's on the rogue. Now, I accidentally got bounced up. If you ever get bounced up and you have a way to get down without taking fall damage, do it. If you are a tank with any class that you can avoid fall damage, do it. You got the Warlock Teleport Gate. You got Mage Blink. You got Rogue. What is that? Shadow Step. You got Priest. I think maybe Slow Fall. You got me, I can charge, warriors can charge, or heroic leap, demon hunters can do their glide, or tank demon hunter can do their, you know, fell, I don't know, but the one where they, you know, leap ahead. You have so many classes that can do things. Remember to not take that fall damage. Alright, again, the debuff you're looking for, let me pause it. On my screen you can see this debuff, it's on the priest, alright? When this debuff's on you, I think you all know what happens. This debuff's on you, it stacks up to 4 times, making you take increased damage from it, okay? But if it gets passed back and forth between 2 people, you're constantly going to build up this debuff right here. See, it was on the rogue previously? You're going to constantly build that up, and it's going to eventually kill one of you. So you want to pass that around between 3 people as best as possible, or any combination of all 5, as long as it doesn't go to the same person twice, right? Especially on Tyrannical. So I do focus on that, and you're going to see me move right to the priest. See, I want it. See how me? Look at me. I'm just walking on the priest because I want it. I don't want it to go to anyone else. Of course, it went to the mage, and I'm like, thinking to myself, how the fuck it go to the mage? I was standing right on his ass. And it's by proximity. It's who you're closest to. So now I see the mage has it. I'm trying to be proximity closer. I don't really care if it went to the warlock here. But as long as it didn't go to, yeah, it went to the rogue. And now I'm probably okay with it going to me next. There we go. I'm okay with that. But I always keep my eye on that as a tank, because that's kind of your job here, is to balance that and make sure it doesn't go on too many people too many times. So now it went to the rogue again. I'm not happy about that. That's my fault. So I'm bringing it over here so it goes to the warlock. If you see your tanks doing this, this is what they're doing, alright? There, it went to the warlock. Now, I don't want it to go back to the rogue, so he needs to position himself not to take it. I need to position myself to probably take it, which I'm not doing here for some reason. And whip back to the rogue. God damn, I was so bad here. He probably dies here, or cheats death or something. I'm laughing because I messed up there probably. And it finally went back to me. So I do not want this to go to the rogue again. See, I'm going to the mage like, anyone but the rogue. There it goes to the mage. All right, good, good, good. Now, obviously, I incarn here, so I'm good to go. I'm very good to go. Okay, so anyways, in this fight, if you can, you always, there's 2 phases of those traps on the ground. There's one for the person with the bomb, and then he throws out more for people who go up in the air for his explosive. So now, what you want to do is, I stand next to the one I'm going to take. So you always want to, like, yeah, see, now you want to get in the pattern of doing things like, I charged way too fast down, that's my fault. But when those things come out, stand next to one, so people know you're going to take that, so you don't fight over them, right? People are spread out here, and this is how it should be. You see how the mage is on the opposite side of the warlock? They're not going to get confused about which one to take, okay? Now, this one's the bomb one, okay? So this one's not the one you need to stand next to. Now they're going to disappear, and he's going to throw out new ones here, right? Now, this is another tip for people. Here we go. Here we go. You want to stand next, here we are. Now, I'm going to go stand next to this one. See how I'm standing right next to it? I'm announcing this is the one I'm taking, okay? This is what you guys want to do. This is tips for the future, tips for everybody. The rogue cloak, that's so you can get more damage in. I'm taking 2 stacks, that's okay. I got 2 SIs, and he's low. I'm not too worried. But yeah, excellent, excellent work all the way around by this group. They were doing everything right. They all stood next to the ones they were going to take, so there was no confusion. Great, great job. All right, let's skip ahead. So we've talked in chat about we're going to 2-phase this boss. You want to 2-phase it? Yeah, because you have the time, right? So let's skip ahead 30 seconds. We're getting started. We talked about which ones we're going to. Obviously, we're going to go 3 in one and 2 in the other. The Warlock and Mage are a team, and me, Rogue, and Priest are a team. So there's your teams. All right, this guy on Tyrannical fucking hurts, okay? Make no mistake, this hurts. I would suggest, if you're doing this fight on Tyrannical, to always kill Please, get it off the damn tank, because this thing starts hurting the tank a lot. Like, I take a lot of damage here, a lot of damage I didn't want to take. And plus, I have to fucking dodge his shit. Now, see how Urs just stays alive almost this whole time? I can't position him very well to, like, dodge him, right? So it makes it really awkward. because the boss does not move. So positioning things is very awkward. That's why I like people just kill her here. Or whatever comes out, just fucking kill it. It makes it very awkward for the tank. We lost the rogue. Now, I think, if I remember correctly, the rogue dies a lot on this fight. I have no idea why, but the rogue decided this is my fight to die. Oh, another tip. Here is another tip for you tanks. Watch this, watch this. So, you know you get two. I'm gonna explain this again. So I'm gonna go back 10 seconds so you can see it. All right. So you know this fight, you get two phases of the slaps with the hands. You know he goes two phases where he goes left, right, center. Okay. That second phase, if you after the second one, the portal spawn, right? But I'm gonna show you something. If you walk back in, you're gonna take another one of his tank buster hits. Okay. If you stay outside of his melee range, he does the orbs instead that really don't do much damage. So if you want to avoid taking a tank buster and possibly dying, sit back, let him do the cosmic ripple, whatever it is, and then go to your portal. Don't run back into melee after the second wave of left, right, center. Okay, watch. I'm going to stay out of it. I know this is the second wave of it. See left, right, center? I'm going to sit back. I'm just going to sit back. I'm not going to run back in. Let him cast his cosmic artifice, whatever that is. Now we can go to our things, all right? Now we go to our portals. And I always like to give people a roar there, make sure they get to theirs in time. Because if you miss it, you die. So, I pop Incarn here, which I probably didn't need to do. But because we have the rogue here, he'll pop a cooldown. We have the priest here popping his cooldowns. I mean, this thing just got melted. I did not need to pop my Incarn here. I did it anyway, thinking maybe it's a Tyrannical boss. Let's not fuck it up. No fucking around, right? But, again, I, probably didn't need to do that. Now I'm sitting here with fucking 15 seconds of Incarn wasted. And they got theirs too, so we're good. We'll go back to the center here, and then we'll plan to do the other two, right? I'm going to show you again what I mean by left, right, center. So when we go back here, I always try to use a cooldown for it. You're going to get a total of 3 Soul Crushers. You're going to get one here when you come back. You're looking about 9 seconds, 8 seconds. When you come back here, you're going to get 1 Soul Crusher. I'll probably use Frenzy Regen or Bark Skin. There's Soul Crusher. And then he's going to do his left, right, center. And then you're going to get 2 Soul Crushes. And you should only take 3 Soul Crushes total before a next phase, okay? That's what you want to do. And there goes the... I don't know what he's doing, but he died again. He started to get trolly at some point. I Battle Res him again. And then there's another Soul Crush. And then you're going to get 1 more Soul Crush in 5 seconds. And then you're going to get another left, right, center, okay? So you want to make sure you have those cooldowns for Soul Crush. I use a Hellstone there, and I dodged a Soul Crush there. Very, very lucky, very lucky. So here's another left, right, center. Now here I'm going to show you this again. I should stay out of range for this left, right, center, okay? I go to this side now, and now he's going to do a center, right? And I stay back. I stay back so I don't take another, tank buster. There you go. Now he does his cosmic. There you go. See? Now if you stay back, you won't take another fucking soul whatever. God, I can't remember the name of these abilities. The soul shatter? Whatever. The tank buster ability. You won't take another one of those. Now we just kill this, and then we cruise to the end. Now, obviously I don't have Incarn for this because I'm bad. But it looks like we have enough damage anyway with this rogue and priest. I go off to the side here to try to bait some of these over here so they don't go on them. You want to stand separated so you can bait these stupid circles on the ground away from people. There we go. Good job. That was excellent. Go ahead and do this. And also, I'm going to start doing something. If you guys want to send me your videos of tanking, I'll critique them too. If you guys send me videos, I'll do a video and critique what I can and try to help out. I think that's something else I would love to do. If someone wants to send me a video, I'll try to critique it and try to help out as much as I can. Again, I'm just your average fucking player, right? I can do 23s, I can do these higher keys. Obviously, I'm no JPC or, ballers, but I like to think I'm a decent player who likes to put a lot of thought into what I do. Alright, so anyways, we're going to finish off Wazala here. The funny part about it is the rogue, I think, dies another 2 times here. Oddly enough. Again, this Tyrannical boss takes forever. You think you're in the clear here, but this could be another 2 minutes you're doing this fucking shit right here. Left, right, center. And we have to go back in. I got hit by that. I went in early. Almost died there, if you saw that. I actually went in a little early and took a fucking center to the face right there. Not very smart of me. I think I do that twice. I don't understand how it hit me, because if we get hit by it again, I'll pause and rewind and see what the fuck happened, because I know I wasn't close to it when I got hit by that one. That's why it kind of freaked me out. I swear to God, You never know what could happen on these keys. Anyways, Incarn's over, and we got him at 12%. There goes the Rogue again. See, I told you, man. At some point, it felt like he was trolling. Look, I got hit again! Let's go back. Let's see if I was really in range of that. Alright, so we got left. And now we got the center. Alright, now I'm going to go back in. Now, look at that. Did I really get hit by that? I don't know, man. Anyways, I pop a trinket, but I really don't think I got hit by that. Kind of horseshit, huh?
Defensive.
So I have to battle res and I have to waste rage on it, which isn't good, but now I'm starting to freak out because I don't have cooldowns appropriate now anymore. So now I'm really hesitant on going back in. Like, this is actually a panic point for me because he's still only at 12%. You got to get him to 10.6 or something. That takes a lot. You can see these percentages are taking a long time. And I got hit by that one too. You can see, look at, I'm like really freaked out in my head now. I'm like, what the fuck? How the fuck I get hit by that? So I see I have a health pot down here. I'm ready to use it if I get hit by this. Yeah, I'm just gonna use a health pot here. Yeah, I use a health pot. But yeah, I don't understand how I got hit by 3 of those. I don't know. The range seemed to just get fucking fat. So I'm like super freaked out now. I'm like, I'll stay really far away. I'm not gonna get hit by any of that. There goes the Rogue again. Now the Rogue died so many times here, I don't even know how.
Defensive. Run out.
I don't know if I get him up again. There, the key's over. Okay. Very stressful at the end there. He even calls him out. He said, LOL, Rogue. even calls him out for dying, what, 3 or 4 times on that fight? Anyways, again, thank you guys for watching this. Again, if you guys want me to critique your videos, just send them in. Even if you're DPS, I'll try my hardest. I'll try my hardest to assess the key, what's going on, what can be done better. Obviously, if I can do anything better, I'm open to you guys letting me know what's better too. My overall for that, if you see, was at 10K. Yeah, we had really good overalls here. You know, 18K, 15K, 15K. You can't complain too much about that. That's where you want it for your 23s and 24s. It's perfect. Again, thank you guys. I would love some subs and some likes and all that good stuff. You know, I really would love the support. You know, I also stream, so I'm trying to make more YouTube content for you guys. I think I do an okay job, right? Come on. Anyways, thank you guys. Again, I love you guys. I'll enjoy spending time with you guys. I'm gonna eat some sausage with you guys later. You know me. Anyways, thanks again. Love you.